Greetings folks, welcome to my new YouTube channel. I'm Andy Gamer Muzzer, and this is just an introduction to myself and what to expect from my gamer channel. I'm currently playing Elite Dangerous in the Sol system in 3302 the year, and Sol being the system that Earth is in. We're in. It is our system. So, without further ado, I'll get the frameshift drive going. I'm going to do a flyby of a few systems.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So, we'll start with Earth. And there's Earth, so we'll fly past Earth. Won't take long. The minutes are bouncing down there, it'll soon be into seconds. We'll do an external flyby so you can see the ship. And why I'm flying around the Sol system, I'll tell you a bit about myself. We're going to fly past Earth, Mars, Venus, and we'll end up at one of the ringed planets such as Saturn or Jupiter. Whichever one I find first. I'm not going to go into the system map to find them, I'm just going to find them on the scanner. So a little about me. I've been a gamer since I was 16, and I was 16 in 1982, so yes, I'm an old guy. But after watching various YouTube videos that my sons watch, my sons are 10 and 14, they watch various YouTube videos. I thought what YouTube needs is an old man's perspective of gaming, and I've been around long enough to have played a lot of games, and I think I can offer a good opinion of gaming. Only time will tell. Some of you young guys might think, what a load of rubbish. But hey, we'll give it a go, won't we? It's not going to hurt anything. I'll either bite to death or I won't. Anyway, getting on about myself. My name's Andy. I'm living in England, in the northeast, in the town of Middlesbrough. And that there is Earth. Speaking of England, there is the UK there. Just above the ship now. There's the UK. The ship's a Cobra Mark III. I basically use it for everything: trading, combat, bounty hunting, exploration, etc, etc. So, like I say, I started gaming in 16 on a ZX81. I don't even know what got me into gaming, to be honest with you. I was into motorbikes and scooters, fishing and CB radio, and one day I decided I'd like a computer. I remember looking through a catalogue at computers, my mum saying, oh, you don't want to get these, you don't want to get that, you want to get these with memory of this, that and the other. And if I'd have took my mum's advice, I'd have probably ended up with something like an Aquarius. But as luck would have it, one of my CB friends, Arthur, his son, Alan, was well into computers, and it just so happened he was selling a ZX81, and this ZX81 had a massive 16K RAM pack. That's right, 16K. Some people probably won't even know what 16K is. So I bought that, and so my journey into computers began. and I've never looked back. It's been great. There's the moon, we may as well fly past the moon while we're at it. And it's been a great journey, I've loved every minute of it. The natural progression of my computing went from the ZX81 to the ZX Spectrum. We then went into the Commodore 64, the Atari 800 XL, the Atari ST, and then eventually onto PC, which I suppose was always going to happen, an inevitability. And there's the moon, looking great, craters and everything. We also had various gaming consoles in that time. Mega Drive, the Sega Dreamcast, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Nintendo Wii U, the DSi, the 3DS, right, now we need Mars. Neptune, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto, Saturn, Venus. Mars must be that one. Mars, there you go. So we'll go to Mars. Mars will be a bit of a surprise. Bear in mind, this is 3302. Oh, there's a ship there that's wanted. Hopefully he doesn't it's a federal dropship as well, which I don't want to get into a fight with that. Hopefully he doesn't interdict me, because if he does, it'll be a quick, it'll be over with quickly. So as I was saying, Sega Dreamcast and the Nintendo systems, we then obviously went the Xbox Classic, the original, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and PS1, 2, 3 and 4. All the time having PCs, but all the time loving retro gaming as well. I think they were the best times in gaming. So I'm going to be doing a fair few videos of retro gaming, as well as the new stuff. I'm going to be doing hardware reviews, software reviews, general rants and raves about the state of the industry today compared to how it was. But overall, it's just going to be an old man's opinion. Like I say, I see plenty of young people's opinion on YouTube. I think it's time for an old man's opinion of gaming. You may learn something. Then again, you may just get bored and switch me off. Hopefully not. Hopefully I've got something to offer. So we're approaching Mars. I'll do the usual external flyby. Now you may be expecting Mars to be red, as you can see there. It's not red. It's because Mars has been settled on in this game. Bear in mind the year is 3302. And Mars, as you can see, is looking very Earth-like. As we fly past. Still got bits of red in it, but not like the Mars you'd expect to see. Lovely. Great to think that that could be a possibility. There's our sun, Sol. So, there's Mars done. Now let's have a look for Venus, which is a beautiful looking planet. I thought Venus should be pretty close. What's that one there? That's not it, it's a salvageable wreck. I really must learn where my planets are. Mercury, yes, must be close. There we are, Venus. Let's accelerate and get going. Says 1 day, now counting down the hours and the minutes. So I was saying, you're going to be getting an old man's perspective of gaming. I'm also starting other YouTube channels. I'm going to be starting one about cycling, one about motorbikes, not motorbikes as such, but about rides I do. I'm going to be starting one about CB and amateur radio. I just want to share my experience in all the hobbies I've been into. The reality is I might not get time to share all the info that I have or my experience that I have, but I'm going to try. The gamer one is certainly going to be the most active because that's what I do mostly. Cycling's mainly on a weekend, motorbiking's mainly through the summer, and radio is every now and again on dull, boring days when my kids are around and they've took over the computer. So, here's Venus approaching quickly. Venus is a beautiful planet, and if you catch it right, you get a lovely glow from Venus because of the sun. So we're approaching Venus from the dark side of Venus. So we should get that nice glow. Yeah, there it is. Let's get on the external view. Oh, I think I better go back inside and hit the planet. Oh, hitting the wrong button. There we go, that's better. Look at that, that is just phenomenal. Just got a screen grab of that. That's just beautiful, that. And there's the Cobra Mark III. The music in this game, by the way, I hear many people slagging off me. I absolutely love it. I've really sunk some time and money into this game. Not only buying the game originally, but buying Elite Dangerous Horizons as well. Unfortunately, I wasn't part of the Kickstarter project for it because I didn't have a PC that would run it at the time, so I couldn't see the point. I sort of went off PC gaming for a while and just concentrate solely on consoles. But with the release of Elite Dangerous, I really wanted to play it. So that was it. The only way I could was to upgrade my PC. So the PC was upgraded, the Elite Dangerous was bought. Well, I didn't upgrade my PC, I just bought a brand new one. So as I say, Elite Dangerous was bought. There's Sol on Sun. And I've never looked back from there. I've just never stopped playing this game since I got it. Don't want Mars. We're now gonna find, yeah, there we go. We'll go to Saturn. So we'll go to one of the planets with the rings on. So Saturn it is, and we'll finish there. But getting back to the music, a lot of people think there's only one tune in this, but I bought the CD, and it was 3 CDs worth, and there's loads of tunes on each CD. There's one for docking, one for exploration, one for combat. That's just the 3 CDs, and there's loads of tracks on each CD, but the tunes are all small, 2 and 3 minutes, and they all the tunes meld into one, so it's just one continuous long tune. And people think that there's only one tune, but there isn't. There's a lot of tunes, and some of the differences are quite subtle, and some really defining. You can really spot the change. But a lot of people have slagged the music off in this game, but I think it adds to the atmosphere, and it's really good. Sometimes I play it without the music, so I like to hear the ambient sounds. Some of the ambient sounds are amazing. I'll do a video of them, especially when you're at some of the docking stations. Some of the ambient sounds at the docking stations are fantastic. But yeah, as I say, I've considerably sunk a fair bit of money in this game. Buying the original game, buying the expansion, which was the Elite Dangerous. I paid a little bit extra and paid a little bit extra so I could get the beta access to Horizons. I've even bought what they originally got for being a backer of Elite. Somebody sold it on eBay and I bought it. T-shirt, the book, everything was with it other than the code to get the game. But I've got my own code, so I didn't need that. Start slowing down so I don't overshoot, which I've done once too often in this game. This video. Come on, slow down. It's dragging me in. No, it's dragged me. The gravity drags you in. I've got to slow down. Right, here we go. So now we're gonna fly in. And we're flying into the rings. Fly by the rings. I won't fly into the rings, I'll leave that for another video. We'll fly by. I'll give the external view again. Flying past Saturn. Fantastic. So at that, Well, I'll finish talking about Elite first. Yeah, as I was saying, I was I put a lot of money into it. I bought the hoodie, 2 t-shirts, the audio CD, a hat, and there's much more to come. So add to that the fact that I bought the game and then the Orion's expansion and the PC and all the other things just to play this game, then you can tell just how much I'm into it. So at that we'll leave you there. Sorry if I bored you to death, but welcome to my channel again, and please like and subscribe. Leave comments underneath. I'll obviously get better at this as time goes on, but bear in mind I'm old, and new technology and us old folks don't really mix. So without further ado, thanks for watching, and hope to see you again. I'll be posting several videos over the next few days, so hope you find them interesting. Thank you very much, and ta-da. See you later. Sayonara.